From the blood-soaked sands of Sakaar to the shelves of collectors, this is not just Hulk. This is the Worldbreaker, the Green Scar. Welcome back, collectors, and thanks for tuning in. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most powerful maquettes Sideshow Collectible has ever produced, the Gladiator Hulk, brought to life by the incredible Daniel Bel.
Yes! Hey! We know each other. He's a friend from work.
Standing at over 26 inches tall, this quarter-scale behemoth is a masterclass in anatomy and motion. Daniel Bel's sculpt work makes Hulk feel like he's mid-roar, weapon raised, body contorted, muscles rippling with tension. The expression is pure fury, but not mindless. There's purpose in the snarl, and scars tell the stories. The split brow, the stress across the face, this isn't rage, it's trauma and power, forged in fire. Join me as we examine this exceptional piece and expand on his comic lore and the history of Bruce Banner's alter ego.
Banner. Hey, Banner.
No Banner, only Hulk.
What are you doing? It's me.
So buckle up and prepare to become enthralled by the real Hulkster. Now, let's get into it.
Let me ask you something, brother. Who wants peas? The Hulkster said, who wants peas?
And please, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as it really helps to build the channel. The Gladiator Hulk was not born from gamma radiation, but from betrayal. In Marvel's Planet Hulk storyline, Earth's heroes feel Hulk is too dangerous to remain on the planet, so they lie to him and launch him into space towards a safe location. The ship, however, malfunctions, and Hulk crash lands on Sakaar, a brutal, war-torn planet where the strong survive and the weak are fed to the arena. Here, Hulk is enslaved, collared, and forced to fight as a gladiator. But this is not a tale of defeat. This is the rise of a warrior king. Hulk fights, wins, and forms a brotherhood known as the Warbound, gladiators who, like him, have suffered and survived. Here, he earns the name's Green Scar and becomes the people's champion.
What the Rock is cooking!
Ultimately overthrowing the Red King and freeing the planet. As time passes, he even finds love and marries his bride, Kiera, a warrior of the Shadow People, and gives birth to his son, Scar. Recently, the film Thor Ragnarok borrowed heavily from the Planet Hulk comic lore for all of the Gladiator Hulk scenes, though the emotional depth is far greater in the comics. After tragedy on Sakaar, Hulk returns to Earth for vengeance, leading to one of Marvel's most explosive crossovers ever. This hero imbues a story of wrath, pain, and reluctant leadership, and this statue captures the emotional depth in sculpted perfection. Contrary to many beliefs, the Gladiator Hulk, Worldbreaker Hulk are different and unrelated storylines to Maestro, the iteration of evil, aged Hulk that ruthlessly seizes control of the planet after an apocalyptic war. Diving into the piece, this one was shipped in 2 boxes, completely uncommon for Sideshow. Inside, we have 2 single-layer areas only, and surprisingly to everyone who received this, there's no art box. The base of this statue represents Sakaar's Coliseum grounds, littered with fractured stonework as well as a triumphantly defeated foe, now being pummeled into the ground, immersing the statue into its setting. The vanquished foe is exceptionally well detailed and looks fantastic, well painted and very elaborate alien to say the least. The face particularly has great emotion and depth to it. One of the only issues I can attest to with this entire statue is that there are 2 massive and noticeable seam lines found on the alien opponent. Not horrible by any means, but present nonetheless, and if you know they're there, you can't not see them. As we explore the Hulk's body, we realize that Daniel Bel excels in anatomical storytelling. Hulk's pose and physique captures the explosive momentum of a warrior mid-strike. Veins, tendons, and muscles, striations are rendered with realistic stretch and compression. The skin is a mix of greens layered with yellows and browns, which capture the raw, dirty tones of a warrior, unafraid of bloodshed. The detailing in his leather is unmatched and gives the illusion of mixed media, but this piece is fully sculpted. The shoulder armor textured like rough cast metal with dense scratches that tell a story of brutal combat. And scratches that tell a story of rust and grime add authenticity to his mace. Both the weapon and fist are large and extraordinary. Pay particular attention to the fine details like the welds around the spikes and the realistic skin folds of the fingers or the linen wrappings. Next, we have the alien squid's razor claws, both massively and highly detailed, adding an additional layer of threat and danger to its persona. Each one is individually colored, so it's easy for assembly. Continuing with the base elements, we have the squid's tentacles and razor tail, which no doubt is used as a weapon for its self-defense. The skin texture throughout the creature is held consistent and all-encompassing. The level of attention is mind-boggling. Additionally, we have other base elements, namely the Hulk's battle-worn and massive sword, well-colored and stuck into the ground. Below that, we have a rusty chain used to restrain combatants. The paint app on it is superb. It actually looks like a rusted piece of metal. Next up out of the box, we have the leather pieces associated with the Hulk's loincloth, fully sculpted to resemble leather, and mission accomplished here. Similarly, these are color-coded for assembly purposes. And here we have a masterpiece of a portrait, exuding everything we would expect from the Hulk. The fine ridges and battled pitting are evident on the helmet, which is expertly crafted and painted to convey the essence of a gladiator. The Hulk's snarl is filled with rage and a battle lust. Individual teeth are defined with a war cry that has half primal, half commanding. The skin texture and crevices furthers the narrative of this piece. Also included, if you were able to secure the exclusive version of this sculpture, was a secondary portrait without a helmet. Not my favorite of the two, to be completely honest, and not a deal breaker for me not to have. Both illustrate the Hulk's burning fire indeed.
Yeah, same. Hulk like fire, Thor like water.
Just wanted to take a quick second to add a few comparisons of this quarter-scale maquette versus the original Gladiator Hulk premium format. As an older piece, but one that still has held up to the test of time, and is by no means a smaller statue. Note the immense size difference though. Really hammers home the maquette aspect of this modern piece. Here are the two portraits for size reference.
No, sorry, I just get so angry all the time. Hulk always angry.
And here we have a fully assembled side-by-side of these two iconic interpretations. Be on the lookout for an upcoming comparison of these as well as some of my other Hulk statues. And just to hammer home how large these pieces actually are, this perspective is the shield that the original Gladiator Hulk was holding next to a regular-sized premium format statue. And here we have the Comic Statues Unleashed signature assembly and 360-degree showcase. In a world of capes and spandex, this is something different. This is myth. This is Gladiator meets Gamma. Sideshow Gladiator Hulk maquette isn't just a figure. It's an emotional narrative in sculpted form, and with Daniel Bel behind the chisel, you can feel every ounce of rage, resilience, and rebellion. Now let's zoom in. The muscle definition is insane. Veins bulging, tension running through every fiber. This is not just a sculpted superhero, it is a sculpted warrior at war with himself and his world. Notice the shoulder armor, textured like rough cast metal, with dents and scratches that tell a history of brutal combat. Even the leather straps crossing his legs and chest show detailed wear and creases with natural bends that moved with the body. The gauntlet on his left arm, complete with individual pitted spikes, is a standout detail straight from the comics. The rear side profile exudes his sheer size, and you can appreciate him fully stretched out, imposing and massive as possible. Fun facts: Gladiator Hulk first appeared in The Incredible Hulk 92 in 2006 and was created by Greg Pag and brought to life via illustration by Carlo Pagulayan. Furthermore, Greg Pak cited classic warrior influences of Spartacus and Conan as his main inspiration. Keeping with tradition, Daniel Bel's modern iteration is comic accurate. Every ridge and groove of the helmet, shoulder pauldron, and arm bracer is a direct callback to the original art. And yes, for those wondering, much like Swamp Thing, you already know Hulk is absolutely caked up.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
In the 2000s, girl, you working with some bad yeah. This fat yeah, make it wanna spend his cash yeah. His last yeah, girls proud with your past yeah. They mad yeah, you could ride in.
Alright, enough of that. Let's check out some additional clips of him. And of course, the review would not be complete without some glamour shots of Squidward himself. This piece is an exquisite example of why I collect. He exudes the comic lore and canon I admire while genuinely personifying what art means to me. To understand this statue is to understand the rage and tragedy that transformed Hulk into a king. Planet Hulk wasn't just a gladiator tale. It was Marvel's reinvention of the Hulk as both hero and legend. But now, what you've all been waiting for, some B-roll.
Oh, damn it! You know, it's not like purple pants grow on trees. There's only one Dillard's that carries these, and it's all the way downtown, and now I have to...
Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for sticking around. Let me know if the Gladiator Hulk will be entering your collection arena anytime soon. Whether you're a Marvel aficionado or a collector of greatness, this statue demands a spot in your coliseum. But be warned, he will dominate it. Until we meet again, keep your passion for collecting alive and your love for superheroes soaring.